The question is, what's my take on Benghazi? Well, um, if we had been on the job, the U.S. ambassador would be alive. That I am confident of. Um, you had you had politics driving security in the field, in the sense of there were local guards hired, Libyans that were unvetted, unarmed. Okay, fortunately, a couple of them actually gave some indication that there was an attack coming, but they all ran as soon as any attack did come. The government employees, the diplomatic security agents that were there, uh, underperformed that night. Okay, some of them were found hiding in closets. Um, if it were not for the Good Samaritan response of a Libyan doctor, that's who called somebody from the embassy to say, "Hey, your ambassador's here. Come pick up his body." So, for a personal representative of the President of the United States to be taken out and murdered in cold blood on the anniversary of 9/11, and it was not because of a movie, it had nothing to do with a movie. You had simultaneous attacks in Cairo. We actually had the Al Qaeda battle flag hoisted over U.S. soil in Cairo as well. They stormed the walls in the Cairo embassy. The American Community School of Tunis, the counterpart of where my kids went to school in Abu Dhabi, was burned that day. That got my kids' attention. Uh, so not only was the security preparations awful, thank God there was other contractors that responded. The two SEAL contractors, Woods and Doherty, repeatedly asked their CIA base chief, because the annex, you have the consulate and the annex. There was a CIA annex a mile or so away. The base chief would not allow them to go. Okay, if they had not violated that guy's order and gone and evacuated 28 some other Americans, there would have been a lot more Americans died that night. Okay, so again, if they were in the military, those guys would have been awarded probably a Navy Cross or higher for valor. And then on top of that all, the lack of response of other parts of the Department of Defense, because they were barred from doing so. There was F-18s off the coast. There were guys on the roof in that firefight protecting those people who were asking for, not even for an airstrike, just fly that F-18 over at 500 knots right over the city and scare the hell out of these people. That's all they're asking for. They wouldn't do it. There was a C-130 full of Special Forces troopers, blades turning, okay, on the aircraft, locked and loaded, everything they need, 55 some dudes, not allowed to go. They were told to stand down. Look, the U.S. military spends billions of dollars building a combat search and rescue capability because we have a habit in America of taking care of our own. Never going after that pilot that's down, those lost sailors, wherever they are. When you have a personal representative of the President of the United States, U.S. consulate under attack, and to shut it down. Why? Because it didn't fit the political narrative at the time. Because Al Qaeda was supposed to be on their back heel. Peace, love, and happiness. Al Qaeda didn't get that.